Hey, yeah, what's up? This is Disciple Marcello Currents Rain. Hey, I wanted to make a quick video about something. It's about people's perspective on saving the world for children. Now, keep in mind, American culture is guilty of killing children in the black community, the American community, period. But it's an alarming rate of children dying through gang violence, through shootings of all sorts in the black community. Keep that first in mind. All right. But there are people that are in America like vigilantes that go around thinking, well, we're going to lay our life down and we're going to kill whoever stands in the way of the children. Okay. And even if it's someone that is a part of the end of the world, we're going to kill them because of the children. Or someone that's going to provoke the end of the world. We're going to, like a Christian or something, or a prophet, that judgment comes as a result of that person's life being played with. Okay? There's a lot of people play with Christians' lives, and judgment is coming, and people want to, quote unquote, save the world because they think they're saving the children as a result of harming these people who they first harmed in the first place. They brought judgment on everybody. So they think by harming them, they're saving the children. But like I said, they're the reason why, in this present world, premature judgments, this country is the reason why the judgments are here. Their community is the reason why. Because being very detailed about this, I got to be. A lot of Americans gang stalk Christians in this country, me included. They gang stalk good people, and so judgment came prematurely. Whether you believe it or not, I'm not going to get into that what you believe, but judgments are here. Premature judgments from God is here as a result of America specifically, not no other countries, Americans specifically, gang stalking Christians. I've seen it online, YouTube, so it's not just one person. It's sound-minded people, not people on medication. I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? What separates me from other people that got gang stalked is that they left a letter for me. I wish I would have took pictures of it. I wish I would have did, but it was such a curse to me. I felt that I just wanted to instantly get rid of it. As soon as I had it for like less than an hour. By an hour, I was disposing of it. Because it just felt like a curse. Like, that's not something you want to hold on to. Something written from for someone else, an enemy, no. But I could have kept that, and so that's what separates me from a lot of people that say they're being gang stalked, per se. So judgment came as a result. And so people are saying, well, now people are saying there's people that are in those groups. They're saying, well, that's trying to provoke people and instigate regular everyday people against me by saying, well, he's bringing judgment. The kids are going to die too. We can't let the kids die because of this guy, no matter what happened. That's not how God sees it. So that's my whole reason for making this video is it's people that think, well, we got to save the world from this because we don't want the children to die. We got to save the world from this judgment, so we got to harm whoever we got to harm, so that thinking they're going to stop the judgment, and they're not going to stop the judgment. The judgment is still going to come at the same speed, if not faster, if not worse, and probably on this very thing you're trying to save. That's what I'm saying. This what they have done against Christians for their own pleasure. Americans, I don't care what group it is, because me as a Christian, I consider myself a citizen of the kingdom of God first before I'm a citizen of any country. And that's by principle, that's by mentality, that's by loyalty and everything. So I'm not that type of person that's in America that's going to stick with America at all costs. There are some people like that. You will see in the future that won't work for real good people. That's not going to work much longer. You're not going to be able to sit back and say, oh, I'm a good-hearted Christian, and you see the craziness that's going on, and stick with America. You're not going to be able to do both. So that's what I'm trying to say to you. You know, it's I'm not. I could care less if someone thinks that, you know, that I'm a traitor or a person that's anti-America. America is not the same as it once was. Okay. So let me just move on. Okay. So my whole reason for making this video is so that people will understand that children are going to die anyway. And they're going to be children. What I want to better say, yeah, they're going to die anyway. When judgment comes and these times, this destruction comes. Now, for Christians, we believe that soon, very soon, that God is going to come for His people first and the children. Right? The children that's presently here, right now. Okay? After God comes for children and His people, there will be more time left on the earth when the Antichrist will rule. People instantly after God comes, Jesus Christ comes and for His church and comes for the children, people will be instantly back to having kids, making kids. Those kids right there are going to go through a lot of destruction. Okay? What I'm trying to basically say is that it's on the last day of earth, however you want to look at it. This is how I want to say it because it makes sense no matter what happens. On the last day of earth, there will be children. So to say you're saving the world for children, there's always going to be children in the world. Does that make sense? So there's always going to be children in the world no matter what you do. So if you think that at some point you can't save all the children from what's coming, you just can't. At some point, those children have to face death and destruction and the total end. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just as what people don't understand about the last days or the end of the world is just a part of life, just like death is. But on the timeline of history and life, we've only seen it once. The end of the world came once with Noah. The end of the world came, and nobody was saved. Now, when Noah had those kids, his family in the boat, there was children in the world. There had to be. What you think happened to those children in the flood? Yeah. You didn't think about that, did you? There's always been, when the flood came with Noah, only his family was saved. Literally. There was not other strangers, people he picked up along the way. Everybody and their mama died. Okay? Everybody died. So there was children that died. You see what I'm saying? So no matter how much they may have hated Noah and when he was believed, he was preparing for the end of the world, and people may have thought he was crazy. Some people probably say, well, we got to put a stop to this guy. He's talking about the end of the world, the flood, this stuff that's going on. What is he doing? It was nothing they could do to save those children. The end came. There would never be a time in history where there are not children. So when I ask people, why do you think the world should go on? They always say children. But there will always be children in the world. So that's not a valid reason to me. So if you say that now, say, if I ask somebody this now, I say, okay, why do you think the world should go on in America? Well, for the children. I go 20 years from now. That would be what, 2041? Why should the world go on? Well, for the children. I go all the way to 2070. You see where I'm going with this? People are going to keep saying the world should go on for children, in spite of the destruction and everything else that's going on in the world. That's how I'm trying to break it down right there. That's how I'm trying to break it on down right there. That's how I'm trying to break it down. No matter what time and place, people will always give this excuse of the world should go on for the children. No matter if the sky's falling, no matter if children are being killed every day, like it is in America, where it's not even safe for them, where they'll be going to a better place anyway. That part. They always got this, they always use that as their excuse. And to me, I think it's an excuse because they don't practice this mentality towards the children to preserve them. But yeah, here they are in your face telling you this is why this country should go on. But they're not practicing it in their lifestyle like the kids should go on. That part. So it's to me, it's an excuse. It's a plea for mercy. Don't kill us because of the kids. God, don't kill us because of the kids. There's always going to be kids here. And it's getting worse in conditions for them. So in fact, God may come for the children because it's so crazy. While you sitting up saying the world shouldn't end because of the children, the world might end for the children. That part. This might come to the end because the children this is no longer a world for children anymore. And you're going to keep saying and using that cop-out when y'all don't practice it in America of protecting the children, the world should go on for the children. You're full of yourself. You're full of done. You're full of it. You're full of done. You know what I mean? Because you're not practicing in your lifestyle. You're not practicing in everyday common people. It's not the famous people killing their kids. Like you conspiracy theory people like to think. People sacrificing their children in famous families. It's everyday common people. That's who killing their children. Yeah. So that's culture. That part. That's culture of America. So while you sitting up hollering, oh, the world should go on for the children, you're not practicing that today. You're taking them away from the world that you say should go on for them. You're taking them away from the world prematurely. So what you talking about? That's your plea. That's America's plea for mercy. You're using children as a bulletproof vest. That's what you're doing. You're using the children for a bulletproof vest. Talking about, oh, God shouldn't come back. Protect. No. What about the children? What about the children? Let's talk about it. They're getting killed every day. They're getting killed every week. Their own parents are killing them. So God may come back for the children quicker than we think. But people like to say, when you ask them this, because I'm wondering to myself, why should this world go on? I can't think of one reason. Black on black crime, black people killing black people. You can't say some Nubian movement's going to come along. It's not happening. It's only fantasy in the mind. It's like fantasy football. No one has no plan for it. It's just all in the by and by somewhere and on the countryside somewhere. Meanwhile, black people being killed every week in this country. So you can't say, oh, well, we want to see black people come into their promised land, per se, or live this dream, or get a better life for black people, not to let them go out like in a sad way. But they put themselves in that position to go out in a sad way. They put themselves in that position. They're killing each other every day. They think it's cool. They think it's a joke. They think ain't no repercussions for that. They think it's okay. It's not okay. So, okay, scratch that. That's not a valid reason. What else you got? America's not taking care, the government is not taking care of the American citizens. The government can't get along with each other. You tell me one reason. I'm wondering, I'm asking, I'm challenging people to tell me one reason. Don't try to be a jerk and say something that sounds right. Okay, I'm talking about the conditions of the world. I'm talking about the conditions and the ongoing activities of the world in America. Give me one reason why it should go on. You can't give me no reason. That's how you know it's almost the end. There's no reason. There's no reason you can tell me. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing you can, you know, there's nothing in place. It's nothing that you can say. Racism is here. Black on black crime is here. Kids are being killed. Nobody's safe. Nobody's really getting ahead except for the rich. You know, and so what? So what's the reason? What's the scenario that you want to give me? I'm wondering, because I don't see no reason. And it's easy to just ravel off like a jerk the right thing to say. Well, for the kids. Okay, it sounds good and sweet on paper, but here's the problem with that. America is killing the kids every single day, every month, every week. You see some horrific stuff on the news. So what? So you can't no longer think that God is going to hold back judgment when no one's protecting the children, and that's not a reality that the world cherishes, that America cherishes, is children. That's not a reality. So just because you have this hopeful wishing in your mind, like, oh, okay, you know, there's these people with this hopeful wishful thinking in their minds that, oh, we should preserve the world for children. It's not crystallizing. It's not materializing. It's not manifesting. That mentality is so far from the truth of the American community, that you can't sit here and tell nobody that's looking at things that's going on. So I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of this fake, synthetic, artificial care for children when it's not real. It's just as real as a fake commercial that comes on TV trying to sell you products for children. They don't care about the well-being of your children. That's why you see all this stuff happens with the products that they sell your children. They sell your children all these products, and then some of your children die. So all that happy little video or commercial they made was not even sincere. not concerning their product. Not concerning your children interacting with their product. Hello. Some people, children died. Sit up there, looked at them. Oh, I want to see my kid have that. I want my child to have that. Man, your child got that and died. Yeah. But they making it all look happy and all this stuff on TV, making all these commercials look all lovey-dovey, like it's all like family first in America. And you get this family first picture in your mind based on based on the commercials, and you go pick up the little item. Oh, that just was so indeed. That looks so great. It just touched my heart. That commercial. That's why I'm going to buy this product. You telling the cashier that? I just seen the commercial on TV and the children, and it was such a family portrait, just visually. That's what you're saying, right? You go home and the thing done killed your baby, done killed your child. See what I'm saying? It's not sincere. It's not sincere. If it was sincere, it would have been no outcome for your child to be killed. I wouldn't put out a product that I didn't think, that I wouldn't be 100% sure. I'd rather for the quality of the product to go down a little bit just to make sure it's okay. You can make sure a product is okay. I mean, come on now. And it makes you wonder, did they even think about if the product was okay? They just wanted to make money. So all these pictures and ideas that you have of America caring and loving the children, from cartoons, from all this stuff that you see on TV. Look at the guy from Elmo, the Elmo dude. He wound up getting caught up in a scandal with children. The black Elmo dude who did the voice for Elmo. You would think he loved the children. Oh, he loves the children. That's my hero. I got so many stories about Elmo. He's just been warmed our family. He's that man that did the voiceover for Elmo. He just warmed our family. Got wound up getting caught up in a scandal concerning American children. So I'm showing you that there's really never been this real connection, this substantial love and warming thing, feelings and emotions and culture towards children. When? America only loves white children. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it real. Because they have not changed the conditions for non-white children. Children are in the ghetto getting killed and shot down and everything, and they haven't had the thought out of all these woods they got around the community, all the woods they got in this world, this country, to build safer neighborhoods that is away from crime or prevents crime, that it makes it harder to do crimes. They haven't done this. They haven't pulled non-white children out of ghetto situations. Even if you don't like the adults, you don't like black or non-white adults, you could have at least over the years changed conditions for the children. So America has only valued white children as far as laws, as far as politicians. You know, that's real. The proof is in the pudding. Because if it was white children in those circumstances, man, it'd be a crisis. It would have been a crisis. And you know this. You know this. Stop playing. You know, if white children were in those situations, someone would stand up and say, hey, hold up, wait a minute. But it's like you are non-existent. Your children are non-existent. So I'm trying to understand where you think care for children really has been. Black people are now killing their own children. Gangbangers are killing children, and nobody's saying nothing about it. So where has this real concrete love and care? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, where is it? Tell me where. That's what I'm saying. It's all it's all a synthetic mentality. So there's no reason really for this country to go on. Stop saying the children stuff. When I'm showing you it's not materializing. It's not materializing at all. It's not substantial. It's not consistent. Like I said, your government, They never help non-white children. Not in a way that you would really help a child. Okay? They put them on part of the program with their parents. That part. Non-white children on signed up for a program with their parents. That part. Yeah. That's how much they care. Just enough to put them on a program. That part. So I don't want to hear this, man. I don't want to hear this synthetic fake stuff, man. No more, man. It's the end. It ain't no reason for this to go on. No one knows the day or the hour, but we know it's close. Okay? So stop making up all these excuses and reasons. Thank you.